Let's make a jelly cake. As promised, Tootsie's famous jelly cake. I, to this day, have still never heard of anybody putting this combo together. It is so simple. Just 2 ingredients. What you need to make the cake. So you're going to bake it as directed on the box. You're going to need butter, egg, and water, and then your jelly. Let's follow the instructions on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started. I'm not going to walk through the steps of that because just follow the directions, and then I'll come back and show you once it's baked. This is the brand we like, the Duncan Hines Butter Golden, but use whatever brand you like. Just make sure that it's a butter cake. And sprayed my 2 cake pans. Gonna dump that in, and it usually has to cook my oven about 25-26 minutes, but yours may be different. Just kind of watch it and go by the directions on the back of the box. By the time James and I had started dating, Tootsie had arthritis really bad in her hands. They were like really, really bad. But this was still one of the only things that she could get in the kitchen and make. She could throw together some breakfast, and she could make this jelly cake. I have to hold our breath and say a little prayer because I'm not the best baker. It might taste good, but usually doesn't look pretty, which a jelly cake is not really that pretty anyway, but I just hope my cakes turn out right. So far, so good. They look good. So this cake has not been made in my house since before she passed. So this is my first time actually making it with y'all. And I'm going off of my memory, but she always said to let them be a little warm when you add the jelly so that it spreads better. So I just pulled out my cooling rack, and here's the true test. Let's flip it over and see what we got. Please don't stick. Oh my God, it's perfect. Okay, they both come out perfectly. So while they're still warm, not hot, I'm gonna transfer them to a plate like this, and then I'm just gonna start with jelly in the middle. So we'll go ahead and put that on the first cake. So you definitely want to do this while the cake is still warm. So see how that jelly just kind of is hard to move around, so you want it to be on that warm cake. And I do remember her saying to kind of stir your jelly around and pop it in the microwave for like 15 seconds, and it should kind of loosen up and be easier to work with. So I'm going to do that. Popping it in the microwave is definitely the way to go. It kind of just it would smooth out a little bit better. You can use whatever jelly you have or homemade jam. You know what? We love the Apple Barn in Tennessee. So every time we go there, we get the apple butter. Do you know how good that would be on this? Like, I can't wait to get some and try it. Let me get this put on, and I'll show you the final result. Okay, just putting the final touches on it, trying to go around these edges and make it look just a little bit prettier. I don't think there's much you can do with it. Hers kind of always look this way too, so that jelly's just gonna kind of move around, but we'll just add some where it has less and make it as pretty as we can. I think I'm gonna top it, like sprinkle just a little bit of powdered sugar, like it don't have enough sugar, but I just think that'll be pretty on it. It might not be much to look at, but when I tell you it is so good, I'm telling you, gotta try it and let me know what you think. Okay, and that's the finished product. You know I'm gonna get me a little slice. I can't make it and not taste it. I haven't had this in years, so I love to eat this with coffee, like in the morning for breakfast. No judgment here, okay? Oh, you're falling down. Up here where I can see you. All right, so, my mouth's watering already thinking about it. It's still a little bit warm. Y'all, who would have ever thought of it, you know? So simple. So good. Making this today has just brought back so many memories. You can't even say jelly cake without thinking about Tootsie. Look, that little piece didn't do much for me. I gotta have another one. It's been a while. No, don't y'all be judging. And I want to add, you think that this would be like super sweet because it's, you know, the jelly, but it's not. That butter just like cuts it. It's so good, y'all. My son's coming tonight. He'll eat half of that cake by himself. I sure wish you could come over and have a slice with me while it's good and warm. And I hope you try it, you make it. Let me know what you think, and I hope you love it as much as we do.